Welcome back to another episode of Stationeers, the beta new train on Mars. We're going to try and do some exciting things today. Uh, we need to get the grow room up and running and have at least basic food before I starve, or this will end very poorly. Now, granted, in Stationeers, if you die, you can respawn, but I'm actually trying not to die. I'm actually, I have 7 cereal bars left before I absolutely have to have food. So, let's go ahead and head over to where we left off last, which I believe would have been episode 5. And we have this nice airtight enclosed room. Doesn't have power yet, but we need to set up a tank, ice crusher, some hydroponics trays, some grow lights. I'd like to have the grow lights automated, but right now it's a matter of get power, get the proper atmosphere, get some heating and cooling in here, whether it's automatic or manual, and start growing some food. Now, one of the easiest to grow is wheat, and well, when your back is against the wall for what to eat, you can't be too choosy. So let's get down to it. I need some heavy cable. Well, I need a lot of heavy cable. I need some heavy cable to go ahead and get the power over there. I need to collect up some oxide and some other gases to pressurize it. I'll probably work on the water tank, the ice crusher, right before I start working on the temperature control. Plants don't like growing when you don't have water or the right temperature, and the water has to be the right temperature too. So let's get some coil going. Out of gold, of course I am. Solves that. We're going to... Oh, how do I want to do this? I think I'll start off with just the portable air conditioner. And then I'll work on something more permanent. Like I said, I'm in a time crunch because I don't want to starve. So, wheat has never looked so good, right? Now, long term, I want to get, automation for my food, but this exact moment, it's more about getting any food. So, I'm sure I'm gonna need more than 15, but let's get this ball rolling. Last episode, we finally got the automated two-axis solar properly working. We have 4 panels working properly. Okay. Now I can't bridge regular cable with heavy cable. So we're going to take out this corner and replace it with heavy so that I can splice in the heavy. This is one of the reasons why we want to replace almost all the standard cable with heavy. I could just put a power transformer here and isolate the network. It probably wouldn't be a horrible idea. But again, we're in a hurry right now. Yay, we got lights on the airlock. This is not set up here yet either. So let's go ahead and get should flash in air. Yep, sure does. I have to put the data disk in and actually configure, but we can do that in just a moment. We need the tank kit. I typically put the tank over here in the corner. Let's have it pointing towards the door. Yep, we're committed now. Okay, so we're going to take some pipe and get the wrench so I can do this the easy way. We're going to send this pipe just out the wall because the ice crusher is going to be outside. Okay, good enough. Now let's grab the ice crusher. Okay, we're gonna need at least 2 frames. Set up the ice crusher real quick, and then it'll be ready. It'll still be empty, but it'll be ready. I hate it when I drop my tools like that. Hate it even more when they're hard to pick up. Okay, so frames. Not finding them. So iron frames. We're gonna go ahead and do 3. I probably have some laying around, so I'm not going to go crazy. Iron sheets, going once, going twice. Let's get some iron sheets. Okay. We need at least 3, but I'm going to go ahead and get 6. Ish, I wasn't counting. Nine works too. Okay, so let's go back outside. Let's get this frame set up. Put the ice crusher down and get it connected to the tank. Okay. Welder. Okay, turn off the welder. Put the ice crusher down. Yeah, facing outwards, I'm thinking, maybe. No. We're gonna do it this way, I think. Okay, now
Power low.
we still have to build the ice crusher. Two cable coil. Naturally, I have one. Go bigger. Okay, so we'll go grab another cable coil. I know I got plenty laying around. Okay, back outside. Get this ice crusher set up. It still has to be powered. Okay, one ice crusher. So, let's get the piping back out again. And okay, this one's going to be the water one. So okay, now we'll need to set up a vent for the nitrogen and just exhaust it, but it will work as is once it has power. So let's get power into it. We're headed back in through the wall, and now we can go back inside. Okay. Now then, we might as well go ahead and place some of the hydroponics trays. They have to be placed anyway, so let's get them off the floor and out of the way. That also helps me determine what I'm going to do with the wiring here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our grow light. Yep, works for me. And let's go up top and get those wired in. I do need to wire the data port, not just the power, if I want any hope of automating the grow light on and off. So, definitely going to need more than definitely going to need more than just 8 wires here. Like I said, gonna need lots of them. Okay. Okay, lots more of that. Okay, we're going to take care of the heating and cooling temporarily with the portable air conditioner. That's a very temporary solution. Otherwise, I'd be getting regular pipes and radiators, so forth, so forth. But we're going to keep it simple for right now. Oh, I already had 5 hydroponics trays. Go figure. Okay, that's nice. They will get used later, cause trust me, I'm gonna be growing more than five at a time. Um, but again, time crunch, need food. Speaking of needing food, okay. Okay, we're gonna need. I need the electronics printer for this too. Gonna need an IC housing. I'm gonna need an IC10. I should still have something from the workshop in my library for controlling the grow lights. I want the grow lights on now before I even get anything planted, just so I can verify that they're going on and off. Save time in the long run. Okay, IC10. Thank you. Just need one of those. IC housing. And then I should be able to get the grow lights up and running and automated. Okay, housing. Need one of those. Laptop. Okay. Let's go make a mess. Okay. Housing. We're just going to put it here. Laptop. Put the IC in. Edit. Library. I wish I could remember which one I was using last. I've been through several ones that I've created myself and others from the workshop. I'm not gonna lie, most of my code sucks when it comes to MIPS programming. I am proud of my sorter code though, which you'll eventually get to see. I think that's the one I want. It'll work for now, and it'll also work for the stations, so I can mix and match just a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's the one I want. So confirm, export, grab. Where did I put the housing? Oh, okay. Did the housing end up behind the wall? That's not good. Why, yes it did. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's easily fixed. So we'll just go ahead and steal some corner space. Drop the chip in and start wiring. Data, power, yay. And I'm running most of the power outside, correct? Okay, and now we need to get power to all this, so we can tap in to where the door is powered. Yes. Come on. More cable. Like I said, lots and lots of cabling. Okay. Let's see. Water, grow lights, stations. Still gotta take a battery over for the portable air conditioner. I believe I have to put a water bottle in the portable air conditioner. It's been a little while since I've set up the portable air conditioner.
Air tank low.
Of course it is.
Air tank critical.
Okay. Okay. Battery. Do I have a water canister? Well, I'll come back for it. Okay, back in here. And that's clear across. That's good. Need to see where I need to come through. Okay. 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 That's good. We should actually have power in here now. We do. And that means that it's time to set up the portable air conditioner. Yeah, we need the liquid canister. We'll go ahead and give it its battery.
Power critical.
Wow, I might have needed that battery for myself. Okay, back in. Change out my battery. Get a water canister. I'll probably use an electric heater to get the temperature of the room up to temperature and then let the portable air conditioner keep it within a margin, which also means there has to be an atmosphere in the room for it to be hot or cold in the first place. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I saw water canister. Portable generator, power connector. Is that the right canister? Damn it if I know. Doesn't seem right. Let's see. Is this canister empty? I'm guessing it probably is. I need the Atmos. Ah, that's fuel. Well, I'm glad I didn't try to use that as coolant. So yeah, okay, that's lovely. Um, okay. Liquid canister it is. Of course, this is definitely going to be empty. Which means I need pipe utility. Yeah. Hey, idiot. You forgot to change your battery. He's going to let me walk out there with 3% battery. You just want to see me suffer. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, I know. Indecision. Let's go ahead and get that electric heater. Let's see. Gonna need more cable. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
A little less than a liter. It might do. It's not ideal, but as long as I can keep the room cool enough to get at least one crop, I won't starve. Then I can go back and do things a little bit more right. Okay, so let's feed the beast. And we'll put the heater right here. Let's wire it up. Make sure it works. It does. Okay, so let's get oh, come on. It has more than just the one handle, doesn't it? I guess not. Okay. So we want it set for cool. We want it set to on. And I could have swore you could set the temperature on the portable air conditioner. You can't. That's a problem. Okay. We need the portable scrubber. Close enough. This is going to need a battery and at least one pollutant filter. Did I already have a pollutant filter? Don't know. Pollutant. Okay. Got another battery. Can I afford it? Yes. Okay, what did I just run out of? Copper. I can live with that. Okay. 2 fresh large batteries just built and charging up. Taking another battery over for the scrubber. Should have got the data disk while I was there. This is what my mama used to refer to as thinking with my feet instead of my brain. Guilty as charged. Okay, throw the filters in. Okay, so that's going to be ready to go. Mostly CO2. That's not bad for a grow room, but we do need to get the pressure up with some oxygen. Okay, so I guess that makes finish the airlock next. And then go find some oxide and pump the room up a bit. Okay, data disk. Gonna keep running off without it. Is there anything worthwhile in here? Water, water. Yeah, water. Gold and silver. That doesn't help me any. Well, it does, but it doesn't help me right this very second. Okay. So, back in here. Make sure this works. It does. Gas sensor, inner, outer. Have I labeled these yet? Probably not. No, I have not. Awesome. Okay, so GR1, grow room 1, inner door. GR1, outer door. Grow room 1, entry sensor. GR1, door active. Confirm. Okay, thank you very much. So now we take the data disk, slot it in, power it up. We want the outer door first, if I remember correctly. Inner door, sensor, active. Pull the disc. So far so good, maybe. Cancel the pressurization because same as the main base. Go ahead and go outside, get these 2 water, or at least, well, one of the 2 waters into the ice crusher. Did I wire the ice crusher yet? Yes, I did. Thank goodness. Okay, we'll get the big one in first. That'll get things going for that. We will switch over to mining mode. Get the tracker out. Put the tracking cartridge in. Landers that way. Awesome. And let's go find some oxygen. What be you? Oxide. I love it when it's this close to base. That all am I going to get right here? I'd like a little more. Okay. That's the base that way, so let's keep going this way for a while. That is water. It's okay, I'll take it. A little bit more oxide, please. I want to get the pressure up. Plants have a tolerance for what pressure they like. They're fussy. I can't specifically remember what wheat likes right this very second. That looks like nitrous. Copper, iron. Yeah, that's nitrous. That's oxide. That's what I want. Okay. Let's go back and blow up the balloon. Hopefully not literally explode it. I'm going to have to put a proper atmospherics unit in to control the temperature. That portable air conditioner is going to just cool the room and kill the plants. Okay, ice crusher still chewing away. It's probably not overjoyed about not having its nitrogen vent yet. That's the network analyzer. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, inbound. Okay, now it's bloody ass cold in here. Only 2 kilopascals. And it's actually cold enough in here that those aren't going to melt. So probably going to have to kickstart it with, oh, this is dangerous. You have to kickstart it with the welder. I'm putting pure oxygen in a room and using a fire. What could possibly go wrong, right? we're only up to 11 kph so far. We'll turn on the scrubber to get rid of the last of that pollutant. Come on, just get above 0 so that the rest can start melting. It really wants to stay below freezing. We're starting to get a little bit of natural melting action. Turn off the welder before I blow up. Okay, we have 15 liters at 11. Not optimal temperature, but we have water now. I can't remember what temperature I actually want for growing. Okay, we're only at 66. That's water. Pretty sure I want at least 90. Tracker back in. Go find some more oxide. Okay, good enough. Let's get this in the building and try and get a little bit closer to 90 to 100. Come on. Go green, let me in. Okay. We are up to like 70, and it will go up with the temperature. So I don't want to overdo it with the oxide because I don't currently have a good way of venting. Okay. Oh, what do you know? I did have a pollutant filter. That's awesome. Well, let's stow some of the excess out of the way. There's my frames and walls and glass and so forth.
Power low.
You're doing a horrible job, Mr. Heater. Okay. The IC is powered. Am I perhaps not? Ooh, there's no power to the lights up there. Okay. That's why you check things. Come on, let me out. Ah, that would explain it. Okay. Okay. Welcome to Spaghetti Wiring 101. Don't cross the streams and wire it till it works. Please only do that in games. Leave actual electrical work to people that know what they're doing in the real world. Come on, let me in. Okay, we're apparently up to almost 6 degrees. So we'll take that as good. 82, we're getting close. Like I said, the pressure will go up with the temperature. Just the nature of things. Pollutants are more or less under control. CO2 is around 4%. That's pretty good. Oxygen's pretty high. I pretty much wouldn't dare use my welder in here anymore. I think I'm running out of power. Oh yeah, I'm so running out of power. Lights are on. I'm stuck in here if the batteries go completely dead. That's why you have an APC on your doors. Do I have an APC on my door? No, because I'm in a hurry. Okay. So we've almost got our environment. We have a means of heating it temporarily. No coal in there. Come on. Put the tracker cartridge back in. Get the wire out of the way. See if I can find some coal really quick. That sun is going down. It's going to turn totally dark on me with practically no warning. Darn it. Nope. That's not coal. The shadow made it look dark. Oh, shoot. Okay. Just need some coal to juice up the battery. Obviously, I need more solar panels than just the 4, especially with what I've just added. Oh, come on. Just need a little bit of coal. Need the power. This will be a lousy time to get stuck in a storm. Knock on wood. Okay. Fine. Naturally, I don't have the ore scanner with me. Iron. One good 50 lump of coal would get me out of trouble. Silicon, that would actually probably come in pretty handy, but I have very little inventory space. Well, this is frustrating. Um, yeah. Now, if you lose power to the IC chip that is controlling the day-night cycling for the grow lights, it will make a mess of your growing. So that's one of the reasons why I should either add a battery just for the grow room, or at the very least an APC to, at the very minimum, keep the doors functioning. But I'm in a bit of a hurry thanks to being low on food, and it's just not a good situation right now. Okay. I'm really hoping I have at least one coal stash somewhere in here. I probably don't. But I do need to swap out my battery. I do need to drink at least. And hopefully by that time it's daytime and I can see the nice coal quick and easy. I might check and see if I have enough materials for another solar panel real quick too. Oh, remember what I said about doors and power? Here we are. So, let's play Snip Snip. Yeah, thank you. I hate doing that. Okay, lead, copper, so forth, so forth. Over here in a corner, no. Over here in a corner, no. Got some gold just taking up space. Boom. Can offload some of this silver that's taking up valuable space in my mining belt. Yep, no coal there. Okay, fine. Come on, daylight. Undelay. I need to put away that. Go ahead and take care of the battery. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Yeah, my base is pretty dead until daylight. Actually, I take that back. It's not wheat I want, it's potatoes. We're gonna do the Mark Watney. We're gonna live on potatoes. I have 3 seeds. That means I can't let them die. Okay. Food's good enough for now. Crowbar. Close. Open. Swap. I wish I could remember just what color coal came up on the color scanner. Yeah. Imagine that. Gold is gold. There we go. We found coal. Just for the record, apparently it's yellowish. I am thoroughly spoiled by the sensor glasses that basically shows you where everything is in 3 dimensions, shall we say, or ores. I don't particularly love manually mining, but if you're gonna do it, those glasses are awesome. But that is a very late game um, device. Iron is purple, apparently. Okay, so let's swap back in the tracker. Let's drop the tracker on the ground so that I'm lost. There we go. And of course, now it's daylight. I could have saw with my own eyes. Of course. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and charge up the batteries a little bit. This episode is approaching an hour. We did get quite a bit accomplished, not as much as I had hoped, but we have progress and I didn't die. So we'll take that as a win. We are going to repair the damage we did to the airlock, however. Since we had to break out. Okay. Let's get the Atmos back in. Let's see how our grow room is coming along. Looks like it might be up to 7 or 8 degrees. Still low, but we're getting there. Okay, pollutants are pretty much down to nothing. CO2 still around 4%. And hopefully our water's still kind of cold, but we're getting there. Set it to hot, turn it on. I think I want like 20 or 21 Celsius. By the way, no offense to anyone, but I really hate Celsius. I mean, I understand why they're using it in a science game, but I'm still going to complain about it. I don't like Celsius. I would have a much easier time figuring out what something grows at in Fahrenheit because, well, I'm one of those Americans that still uses Fahrenheit. Rant over. But like I said, we need to get this room warmer, and then I'll worry about keeping it from getting overheated. Pressure is still a hair low, but it's not horrible. We need to get the water temperature to a reasonable temperature. We're doing pretty good on keeping it pure. I really want to see those lights cycle at least once. because we're very, very close to planting a test seed. And as long as it doesn't die, we'll generate more seeds and can start. There's no way in heck I'm gonna plant all 3 seeds and have all 3 die. I'm trying very, very hard not to cheat in any way whatsoever. And if you lose your seeds, you're pretty much done for. Potatoes are the easiest to grow, so I'm really hoping to get a small crop of um, the potatoes moving along, and then I can live off of that while I get more of the automation working. I'm going to leave y'all on a cliffhanger. So be sure to tune in for the next episode. We're going to find out whether or not my grow lights are indeed actually automated. How much effort is it going to take to get this up to an appropriate temperature? And will I let my first plants die and be without seeds? Okay, well, the cliffhanger has been averted. The grow lights are indeed turning on and off. Well, if they turned on, they'll turn off. I probably still have to adjust the timer. I don't believe 910 on and 300 off was appropriate, but we will find out. So, coming up in the next episode, I'm going to be planting stuff after I get this temperature up a little bit more, and maybe we'll have some food. Till then, be safe.